Good morning, everybody. Life's Apprentice. I got the boys started on a roof this morning, and Chelsea came and picked me up in the dumpster truck. We had a 15 yard that I had on the trailer that wasn't empty from yesterday, so we got that to the dump. Now we're gonna head back home. I gotta drop her off. She's gotta go sign leases and do a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna be running some dumpsters. And we left the phone at home. Well, I shouldn't say we.
No, you can say we,
But I didn't grab the dumpster phone. I assumed Chelsea was gonna, and she assumed I was gonna, so neither of us had the dumpster phone. So we'll see what's going on the hotline when we get back home. But I know for sure I got to set one, and I got another one I got to get dumped. Let me see my competitor. I just set one right next to one of my biggest local competitors. I would say it's the biggest local competitor that's not owned by Waste Management or Advanced or whatever shell company they have it under. But they should have called me. They paid way too much for that dumpster compared to mine. So hopefully they're cleaning out. It's an estate kind of thing. They're cleaning out. Hopefully they need another one. And I got interrupted by the telephone there. But anyways, I just set that dumpster right next to like one of the smaller competitors around here that's actually independently owned and not owned by Waste Management. And so I just undercut him. Our prices are a little bit cheaper, and so I'm hoping they need more dumpsters. It looks like a big clean out they're doing, and our dumpsters are a little cheaper. So I just told them asked them how much you pay for that, and they said such and such, and I said, well, ours is less. You should call me if you need another one. And so hopefully we get 3 or 4 out of that gig. But I just got a call for a 20 yard going to some storage units. So nice to get rid of them. I got 3 more sitting, and then I got the 15 yard over there, and then I got to go pick up that 10 yard today. So that's all I have in stock right now. I know there's another 20 yard going out tomorrow too, so looks like we'll probably be close to sold out. I guess we'll find out. According to YouTube, 75% of you people watching are not subscribed. Why is that? It's free. Just go down below the video and click the subscribe button. There's no reason not to if you're interested in this kind of stuff. You don't have to watch all the videos, but subscribe. It really helps me out. That 20 yard just dropped off at some storage units, and they're going to be done by like 2 o'clock. It's like 11 right now. So that's sweet. Quick turn. The storage unit place might have helped me out there, but the storage unit place won't let the dumpster sit for more than like 12 hours or only during their business hours, so it has to be brought in and out the same day. Alright, well, I got that one picked up, but I don't know if you can see the grade. But I mean, this driveway is steep, pretty dang steep. So the truck wants to roll, and when you put it in park and everything like that, when I set this dumpster because of the hill, it didn't want to roll off, so I actually had to winch out as I pulled forward with the truck. But not too hard to set, but some of the situations you get into are interesting to say the least. So that same company I was talking about earlier today that I set the dumpster next to, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, I don't know if you can see, but this guy's safety chain is just hanging. So if that door wasn't latched or something happened, the safety chain wouldn't hold the door. And look at this shit blowing out of the tarp because they don't bungee it. This is my competition, and it just looks so bad going down the road. He's gonna lose stuff. There goes stuff right there. Look at that. Put bungees on, bro. Well, on my way to get this 10 yard to the dump, a lady calls me, and it was from Hometown Dumpster Rentals, which has been helping me sell this 10 yard dumpster because, I don't know, I put it on there, and a lot of the other competitors don't have a 10 yard. And so anyways, this lady calls me wants a 10 yard. I was like, freaking perfect. Everything's working out. I'm going to dump it right now. I have nowhere to go with it, so I can set it today. Took credit card information, got her address, all this kind of stuff. Charged her credit card. I get back, before 5 minutes later, she calls me back and cancels. So weird. I don't know, you can't make the shit up. But, like, how do you call for a dumpster 1 minute and then 5 minutes later decide you don't want it? I didn't ask her really why, but odd. After that little fiasco with the 10 yard, I took a little break at home. I didn't really have anything to do. I was hoping to set the 10 yard, but that didn't happen, so I just sat around and waited, and I got a call for a 20 yard. So I'm back at the yard. I dropped the 10 off. I got the 15. I got two 20s. This one's empty. I have to go drop this one, and it's like 3 o'clock. It's 2:30, 3 o'clock right now, and those people at the storage units are done. So that's awesome. So I'm gonna set one, pick one up, and I need a 20 yard tomorrow morning. So I'll take the full one to my house. We'll go get it dumped in the morning and take that one out. I will not be running dumpsters tomorrow. So there won't be a video for dumpsters. There'll be a gap. I'll do like a roofing video. I'm gonna be roofing tomorrow. So, and it's hot. It's 89 degrees, the truck says right now. And we had some massive thunderstorms last night, so it's like 95% humidity. It's freaking hot. And tomorrow's gonna be the same, and I got a roof, so I don't know. I'll probably make a little video, but tomorrow's just gonna be a hot, frustrating, crappy day probably. Tim will be running dumpsters. He'll be nice and cool in the AC. Ugh, that was really weird. So I show up with this 20 yard. I didn't want to film it because it was really awkward. And I don't mean any disrespect by this, or I'm not trying to be funny or make jokes or be disrespectful or anything, but just trying to be real and tell you guys what happens here. So I show up and there's like 3 people in freaking hazmat suits. They have like the gas masks or the crazy ventilators with the shields and all that stuff. And I see boxes that say biohazard and all this kind of stuff. And they're doing a clean out for a lady who had just passed away, and she was in the bathtub and the water was running for 4 days. Ooh, so I didn't even want to touch that dumpster. But I don't mean any disrespect. I'm just telling you the real deal here. So, you know, my heart goes out to her and her family. I don't know the cause of death or anything like that, and I don't really want to know, but I was like, I asked the lady, is there going to be like biohazard stuff in the dumpster? And she said no. It was a professional service that was doing this. She said, no, that's illegal. We know, we won't do that, all this stuff. But yeah, kind of weird, and just telling you guys what really is happening here. So I'm going to go pick up this last 20 yard. It is 3:01. I won't be able to get it to the dump. I was going to do some filming at the storage units here. I was going to do some filming, me picking up the dumpster, and there's a bunch of people there, and the people that hired me, so I didn't really feel comfortable with it. Still don't quite feel comfortable filming in public. I don't know, a lot of YouTubers say at first they have a hard time. They just don't feel comfortable. I really don't feel comfortable, and I probably never will film at people's houses where you can see the houses and addresses and things like that. I think that's wrong, but filming in front of people is something I just have to get used to. But I got this 20 yard picked up. I didn't really look in it, but I have a feeling there's some good stuff in it. So this is my last dumpster of the day. At the end here, I'm going to hop up in there once I get back home and have a little look-see inside there. If you want to stick around and see that, stick around. Otherwise, hit the like button, subscribe. I will see you on the next one. We're going to go dumpster diving at the end here. If you guys made it this far into the video, thank you. And obviously you're interested what might be in this dumpster. I haven't looked. I just have a feeling, and I like looking. So we're going to look. Got some wicker and some bikes and 2 TVs, of course. That's actually a cool bike over there. It might be an old bike. Let's go look. I tell people this stuff. Don't put this stuff in there. And I don't know if they just think that we won't notice or what. I don't know, that's a cool bike. Addie might like that. There's some Louis Vuitton bags.
Probably knockoffs. Can I see them? No. You.
There's a Coach. It's kind of old school, but it's not. Chelsea's gonna have a garage sale. There's an extension cord down there. Christmas lights. Always gotta have some Christmas lights in a dumpster. This looks like a tackle box. I gotta put you guys down for a second. Oh, it's definitely a tackle box. Oh, some decent little fishing stuff in here. Stuff that I could use. Nothing crazy. But a nice pocket knife. Oh, it's a Gerber too. That's actually pretty decent. A Gerber. I'm putting that in my pocket. I think there's another part to this. Maybe not. This we can definitely sell, babe. Okay, I gotta get these extension cords out. There's a bunch of them. Holy shit. Oh, and a bunch of tip-ups. Yeah. Actually, the tip-downs. Yeah, there. Always can use those. These are actually pretty sweet. They're homemade jobbies, but around here these things are gold. Those are antique tip downs. Yeah. There's probably more good stuff in here. I'll have to look when I dump it. I just pulled some extension cords. A nice little kid's bike. And some fishing stuff. So I think that's all the diving I'm going to do in here. But if you like it, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. See you on the next one.